Hello. Haven't done a video in a while, but I'm still here, still doing keto. On Monday it's going to be 12 weeks, and I'm really excited for myself. I went to Costco this morning just to stock up on a couple of things, and I thought I would just show what I got because I never do that. This is like a nothing. It can't even be called a haul because it's like a trickle. It's just to get us through the weekend type of a thing. That's kind of how it is when you have 8 kids. But most of the things that, well, basically all the things I got are things that I need, except I did get the kids some Cheerios. They're on sale. And my family does not eat keto. Only I do. We have had a really crazy busy week. We've been cleaning and organizing our house, which I'll have to show that later maybe, I don't know. I've been braiding my girls' hair. I've got 2 girls done, so I have 1 more girl to do this week. And just the 4th of July, we have some other things going on in our life. I mentioned briefly before with one of our sons who's made some bad choices and is in the judicial system, and so that adds a lot of weird complications to our lives, and so we usually have something to do with that almost every single week, really. Oh, there we go. There's better lighting. If I just turn around, then that shows our dirty laundry hanging on the on the railing. Maybe if I come over here. Anyway, so that kind of makes for some complicated days. But we've also been swimming. I don't know. I'm not sure. I haven't really had time to do a lot of keto videos. And frankly, I haven't really felt like it either. I kind of just been doing the same thing, same old thing, so it's not very exciting. But I'm still doing keto. I haven't fallen off the wagon or anything like that. So here we go. So this is my mini Costco haul. So, of course, we've got the whipping cream. Use that for lots of different stuff. I went ahead and got myself some Greek yogurt. I know definitely high-fat keto people don't do yogurt, but I have done it in the past, especially in the beginning when I first started, this time around. And Tammy from Keto in the Chaos, she eats it basically every single day. And I have been having this eye twitch problem. And I researched it, and I watched a Dr. Berg video and found out that that's for people who have like a calcium deficiency because their body's not alkaline enough or something like that. So you're supposed to drink more apple cider vinegar, which I have been doing. Well, I started last night because I just saw the video last night, and so I went ahead and did that last night. And then I also took a calcium, and it went away right away, and it's still not bothering me today. So I was talking about it on Tammy's Keto Chaos. Don't do that right now, but please. Facebook group, and she talked about her yogurt, and I was like, oh yeah, I totally forgot about the yogurt. I haven't done yogurt in so long. But I actually like eating yogurt, and that was one of the hard things for me with keto in the past, is not being able to have yogurt, because I have almost eaten yogurt every single day for a good portion of my adult years. And but then I kind of started being like, yeah, you can't have yogurt, Wendy. It's, you know, there's just so many carbs in it, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, so I just thought today, you know what, no, I'm going to go ahead and eat again. I don't have very much. I only have like a half of a cup when I do have it. But so I stocked up on that. And I actually am kind of thinking about possibly copying at least Tammy's first meal of the day this week and just trying it and see how it is. She usually always has, I think it's a cup of yogurt, like an ounce of cheese, 2 eggs, and I'm pretty sure it's 4 pieces of bacon. So I'm thinking about trying that this week just to see what happens, and doing that as my first meal. I know I haven't talked about this very much. When I first started keto this go around, I was determined I had to have 3 meals a day because I was afraid of feeling hungry or going off track or whatever. But in the last few weeks, I rarely ever have 3 meals a day. Sometimes I have to make myself eat. So I think I'm doing well. I think I'm kind of just transitioning over, and so um, anyway, it's a couple meals. So I think I'll be trying that this week. Maybe I haven't finalized my plans, but she just inspired me so much, and I know I do diabetes or keto for diabetes, which is different than her. Hers is for weight loss, and I do need to lose weight. I'm not saying I don't. I definitely have a lot of weight I could lose, but my goal is just a smidge different. So, but then I thought, you know what, losing weight also helps diabetes, so I might try hers. But anyways, then I got some cheese and some bacon and some butter, and like I've said in the past, I don't do Kerrygold butter because it's too expensive, and then ground beef. So that's a lot of ground beef. We have 8 kids at home, and do you want me to put it on you?
No.
Oh, okay. And I also do half of the ground beef I often just make into patties, put in the freezer, and it's an easy, quick lunch or dinner when I'm freaking out. But I'm gonna pause this
Keto
for
all the
a
way.
second.
Woo!
Right. The guy who tried keto for 2 days, but says all the time that it was like a month. No, it was 2 days. Okay, I'm back. I have a hard time videoing. My husband's around because he thinks it's hilarious that I do this. He kind of makes fun of it a little bit, so it's really hard for me. But he's also supportive. He's just a funny. I should, huh? He's just a funny guy. He's very supportive of my keto, which is nice. In fact, 100%. He even tried to do it himself for a while just to be supportive. But yeah, like I said, he lasted for 2 days, and he thought he was dying. It was hilarious. We always laugh about it and make fun of him. Sorry, my hair's a disaster. I just pulled it back because, of course, we're going swimming. I never look that great. Anyway, even if we aren't going swimming, but whatever. So you see this thing on my face? A couple of days ago, I went to Walmart and I was buying some bins, and I had 3 bins. They were all exactly the same, and I asked the cashier if he had got all 3, and he said he did, and I was distracted and didn't pay attention. And then as I was walking away, I was thinking to myself, that total does not seem right. It should have been more expensive. Excuse me one second. Did you wipe that off with your hands?
No.
What'd you wipe it up with?
My shirt.
Yeah, okay, so you need to put your clothes in the laundry and put on real clothes. I mean, put your jammies in laundry. I know it's Phoebe's water, but it also has her spit with it. So can you please go put on clean clothes, put your jammies in the laundry, and then come down here and get a washcloth and clean that up. Okay, bud? Thanks. Oh, I'm a cute little guy. Anyway, so I was like, there's no way that that price was normal. He didn't charge me enough. So I looked at the receipt. Of course he didn't. He charged me for 1 and not 3. And of course I have to pay for the other 2. So I got in the customer service line, and it was huge, and I was afraid my ice was going to melt, and I was just feeling irritated. It was actually the 4th of July, so I was not really wanting to be shopping anyway, but we were trying to clean and organize our house, and I wanted some bins. So I thought, forget it. I'm not getting a customer service. I'm going to just go through the self-checkout, and I'll just scan in these other 2 bins. And I'm an idiot, but the bins were full of stuff. So I'm trying to lift the 2 bins, well, 3, by myself. And it's like, you know, taller than me practically. I'm really short. I'm only 5'1", 5'2". And I'm trying to pick them up so I can scan the stupid bins and do them, and the lids, it kind of came crashing down. The lids scraped across my face. It hurt a lot. While I'm doing this and I'm in pain, this Walmart lady, worker, comes over and is basically telling me that I'm stealing, that I'm trying to steal. And I explained the situation to her, told her I'm just trying to pay for this, that, you know, he didn't charge me enough, and she's still acting like I'm trying to steal. And she's like, I need to see your receipt. So I have to dig through my purse because I'd already put my receipt for everything else in my purse. So I finally find out I'm giving it to her. My face is on fire. I was mad. I finally just said to her, lady, I am not lying to you. I'm not trying to steal this stuff. I came back in to pay for things. Anyway, I was irritated. And then when I walked out into the parking lot, obviously this is kind of my fault because I was in a bad mood. I was mad. My face was hurting. And it was hot. And our stupid dog chewed off the cord on our swamp cooler. So our house was really hot. So I was mad about that. The shopping cart ripped off my pinky toenail. So that was just not a good experience. I hate Walmart. I shop there all the time, but I hate it. Anyway, that's what this is. And it really hurt a lot. It's looking really good right now. I did have some bruising and stuff too. Anyway, totally non-important thing to share, but that explains the scratches. Anyway, so I have not yet eaten today. I have no idea what I'm going to have for lunch, which will be my first meal. I will definitely be having a hamburger for dinner, probably. I shouldn't say definitely because I say it all the time what I'm going to have and then I change it when it comes time to it. But we have a lot of cauliflower and some other veggies and things I want to use up. I had a Caesar salad last night with some bratwurst. It was really good, so I'll probably have a Caesar salad again today. And Henry had a Caesar salad. Do you like Caesar salads, bud? Yeah. Yep. My cute boy, which you can't see him in the lighting. Anyway, I'm still here, still doing keto. Got a little stuff at Costco. Probably gonna try out Tamara's. Definitely her first meal of the day. I think I'm gonna do that. I don't know if I can copy. I've thought about going through and picking out some of my favorites of her second meal of the days from her Wednesday, What to Eat Wednesdays, and try that for a week and just see the change in because she does moderate fat and high protein, which is different from what I traditionally have been doing, which is high fat, moderate protein. We're both low carbs. That's keto. You have to be low carb for keto. So I don't know. I might do that because obviously if I lose weight, that's going to help my A1C, my blood sugars too. It's all just part of the process. But anyway, still haven't weighed myself. I have no idea, but my clothes are getting really loose, and I feel like my face is thinner. It doesn't look so great. I don't look so great right now. That's okay. Doing good, enjoying things. This next week I'll be finishing up braiding my other daughter's hair and then getting ready for camp. Like I said in a previous video, I'm going to be going to camp with my girls for our church. It's our church youth. Now how do I say this? Okay, we call it girls camp. And it's just the youth in our ward who are girls. And this is the first time I've ever gone since I was a youth. And I'm excited. I'm going to be the assistant camp director for our church, our ward. So if you don't know about the LDS church, wards are set up in a geographic area, so boundaries. So you live in a certain area, and that's the ward you go to. It just makes things very helpful logistically. So for our ward, and the ward is a smaller geographic area, and then a bigger geographic area would be a stake. So everybody lives within a ward, and each ward is within a stake. So that just helps organize things and stuff. So it's a stake camp. So like we have 7 wards in our stake. So all 7 of them will be there, and I'm the assistant camp director for our ward, and I'm excited. It's gonna be a lot of fun. And the lady I'm going with is the camp director. She's like one of my favorite people. So she's fun. But that week, I am going to have to have my meals all planned out and brought up to camp and in the freezer and fridge waiting for me. I'm not going to be able to eat. There's like one meal that they have planned that will work for keto. And it's actually pretty much me just picking parts of the meal. Luckily, it's all separate. It's pulled pork sandwiches, but they're not putting any sauce on the pulled pork. So that's going to be good for me. And then there's going to be a salad. So I can have a salad and I can have the pulled pork, but the rest of the meals, no way, it's not going to work out. So it's going to be interesting. I got to plan that out this week, and I also have to plan out some meals for my kids at home, because I'll have my 3 big girls with me. So at home I will have my 2 older boys and then all my 3 little kids. So I'm going to have to get those meals made and ready and in the freezer and fridge for them. So I don't know how much I'll be able to video, if at all, but I'm still here, and I haven't been doing very good with my Instagram pictures either, but if you're curious, and I am at Dozen Mama. If I do that, I'm definitely going to try and video some stuff up at camp to show how you do keto at a girls' camp. I'll try. I don't know how well it will go. It will be pretty busy, and I'll also have a lot of girls with me all the time, and I don't know if their parents are going to want me videoing them, so that will be a decision I have to make. But I'll at least try and take a bunch of pictures, and then when I get home, I will upload whatever I have done. So I hope things are going well for you, and that keto is still your thing, and you're succeeding, and that your life in general is going well. And I will talk to you sometime soon, maybe, but definitely by the end of the month.